Hey, hello everyone. I'm Cax Isaac Egesa, and today I'm doing a speech about how Christians should live their lives normally. I love this topic because I'm a Christian, and I learned how a normal Christian should live his or her life. When I was a child, I thought as a child, but now that I'm an adult, I have grown up, I should think and act like an adult. In my childhood stage, I passed through children's church where I was told that do's and don'ts in Christianity. But it bothers me so much to see some brothers and sisters of mine that I went through Sunday school with. Uh, right now, they are not living as Christians. They are now conformed to the worldly things. We were told Christians should pray every day, Christians should read their Bible, Christians should serve others, living an exemplary life. These fellows that I'm talking about are not living an exemplary life. They are clubbing, they are alcoholics, they are drunkards. Like every time you find them, they are taking alcohol. That really bothers me, and I think we as Christians shouldn't live like that. When we were kids, we were told to pray every day. But right now, the grown up Christians are not praying. They are just praying only when they need miracles. Oh, I'm having a paper next week. That's when I should pray. I fast for God to do miracles. God doesn't work like that. So, I don't think that is correct. That is something we should do as Christians. When we were kids, we were told to read our Bibles every day. Our parents couldn't allow us to rest or sleep without doing devotions. We used to memorize verses. Like when we were kids, we were so much into Christianity, but now that we have grown up, people are reading Bibles when they just need encouragement. When they are in sorrow, that's when someone goes and reads their Bible. That's when people are reminded that the Bible encourages, the Bible is the one that sorts your life. Things like that. That is also not good to live as a Christians. Nowadays, Christians are serving to benefit. They are serving just to gain from something. Are you giving me money? If you're giving me money, I'm serving you. That is not right. We were told to serve others no matter what. You should serve one another without expecting to gain. Because even God died on the Jesus sent God sent his son Jesus to come and die for our sins. We paid nothing. So we should serve others in a way that also God would serve others without expecting to get out of that. And one thing that really stood out for me when we were kids, living an exemplary life, we were told to live an exemplary life, that there are many people that are watching us, they are looking at unto us to see how Christians are living their lives. That really matters a lot, that everyone knows that we are Christians, but the way we are living our life doesn't reflect anything. Doesn't reflect anything that God, how Jesus would live here on earth, how Christ would have lived here on earth. That that's the main point that I really need to change. I'm living to change something like that, to live as a testimony as a Christian, so that everyone that looks at me is like, this is a real Christian. Because other Christians have really spoiled our names as Christians, and people are looking at us as those people. They just hide into religion, but what they are doing doesn't reflect what they are preaching to us. That really bothers me. I could give a scenario about my cousin brother. My cousin brother was a non-believer. It was so challenging to turn that guy into being a Christian. Um, the first time I preached to him, and I called him to go to church, and he becomes a Christian, a born again Christian. He told me, I won't go with you. I don't want to waste my time in church. Yet I see these Christians living a mess. I don't want to be a Christian. I don't want to live my life in a mess. I rather stay a non-believer when I'm living a happy life. That really bothered me. I really caught his attention to go to church with me from music. I told him, okay, come we go and listen to the worship song, the praise songs, because he loves music. He loves instruments. He loves guitar. Then he's like, okay, maybe I should just go and listen to how those people are playing. That's what pushed him to go with me to just listen to music. Nothing to do with listening to Christianity and what they are preaching, because that really didn't make sense to him, just depending on how we as Christians are living our lives. But I thank God, I'm so glad that as he came, he listened to music. The next day he told me, "Oh, Cax, let's go back. I really love the songs." And we went back a month, 2 months. It was, I really felt happy when the guy told me, "I was so touched by the sermon today." I was shocked. I told the guy, "You can join discipleship." The guy joined discipleship. The guy learned more about God, and he told me, "Cax, I used to hate Christianity just by how I see these fellow Christians live their life, but I should live a life of example so that many people, the lost sheep, should come back um, to God." I was so happy and I was touched. This guy right now is doing evangelism, calling people to church, encouraging people not to look at other Christians, because other people are just hiding in Christianity, yet they're not really Christians. They were just born in Christianity. It's like they were forced into Christians because they live in a Christian family. That really bothered me so much that Christians are living that way. So we should live an exemplary life, a life that would would attract a lot of people to Christianity rather than chasing them away. Thank you so much. May God bless you.